Oh, yeah. Another piece of news that happened today. Do we have this fucking video? It's so funny. Trump Powell.
Now we have a man that just refuses to lower the Fed rate.
Yeah, so I watched Jerome Powell today. Our good man Jerome Powell, chairman of the Federal Reserve, spoke today about whether or not he will raise or lower interest rates. Now, if you don't know, now you know. Very simple primer, because interest rates can be boring. If the Fed raises them, that means they want to fight inflation and it slows the economy down. If they lower them, that means they want to fight job loss and speed the economy up. Okay? But it's dangerous for inflation. If they keep them flat, that means they kind of don't know which way the wind is blowing and they want to keep their options open. Jerome Powell has been doing this one, ding, 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 every single meeting for like the past fucking couple years, just keeping it steady. Today, he announced, surprise, surprise, he's doing this again. Steady. Every time he does this, Trump gets madder. Every single time he does this, Trump tweets even more angry stuff at him because Trump really wants him to put it down. He wants him to lower interest rates and juice the economy. It's not just Trump. Every leader ever wants this. Every president ever, every leader, they always want rates to go down because it helps in the short term, but maybe leads to inflation after that. And so you want the Federal Reserve to be independent and not cave to pressure because they have to make hard choices like raising it or keeping it flat. Okay, so he's called Jerome every name in the book. Now, it's worth noting that Trump appointed Jerome Powell. He calls him dumb so often you might think Biden appointed him, but he didn't. Trump did. Trump appointed Jerome Powell. And I think it's worth showing.
I think it's too late.
Dude, he even brought up, he's been consistently talking shit.
As a country, if the Fed would ever lower rates, would buy debt for a lot less. It's a shame. This guy, do you ever have a guy that's not a smart person and you're dealing with him and you have to deal? He's not a smart guy. He's worried about inflation. I said, that's right. If there's inflation in 6 months or 9 months, you lower the rates or you raise the rates. You can do whatever you want, Brian, right? So let's say there's rampant inflation, which there's none. You know what there is? There's success. I got a call from Congress last night. Sir, there's a problem. I said, what is it? Money is pouring in. We don't know how to account for it.
Oh, well, fucking pardon me then. I didn't know Congress was calling you and saying, sir, we have too much money pouring in. We don't know what to do. I guess Jerome Powell's dumbass better listen and lower the rates. He just tweeted about him like right now. Wait, we got a breaking news live tweet. Trump Truth Social. Too late. Powell is the worst. This is 27 minutes ago. Powell is the worst. A real dummy who's costing America billions. A real dummy, huh? Poor Powell getting the heat.
I said, check the tariffs. $88 billion came in from tariffs. No inflation. And it's going to get even more so. I know what I'm doing. So we have a stupid person, frankly, at the Fed. He probably won't cut today. Europe had 10 cuts, and we had none. And I guess he's a political guy. I don't know. He's a political guy who's not a smart person, but he's costing the country a fortune. So what I'm going to do is, he gets out in about 9 months. He gets fortune with the term.
So there was a talk earlier, possibly, of Trump replacing Jerome Powell or trying to fire him, which is without legal precedent. And Jerome said he would fight against. It looks like it's not going to happen. There's a lot of danger of a president trying to get rid of a central bank authority because it undermines confidence in that country's central bank, which is really important. Confidence is a really important thing. And so he's not going to do it. But Jerome Powell's term is up in early 2026, at which point Trump will be willing to hire whoever he wants, though he's got a plan for the man for the job.
Biden, I would have never reappointed him. Biden reappointed him. I don't know why that is, but I guess maybe he was a Democrat. You know, I got great advice from Mnuchin on this one. Great advice. But he's done a poor job. So we have no inflation. We have only success. And I'd like to see interest rates get down. Now, Biden did a lot of very short-term debt. So we have short-term debt coming due. And because of this guy's rates, if he'd lowered a point...
I'm sorry. This is a long clip, and I just want to get to the part where he suggests who could be the next...
Because he's always too late. I call him too late, pal.
Who could be the next chairman of the Federal Reserve?
Too late. I call him too late, pal, because he's always too late. I mean, if you look at him, every time I did this, I was right 100%. He was wrong. Maybe I should go to the Fed. Am I allowed to appoint myself, Doug? I don't know. Am I allowed to appoint myself at the Fed? I do a much better job than these people. Too late. I call him too late, pal.
So maybe he could be president and chairman of the Federal Reserve. Now, he's joking. He's going to pick someone else, but I think the goal clearly is somebody who is completely lockstep with him and basically a mouthpiece for what he wants, which is slam interest rates down. Baron Trump!
He's always too late.
God willing we don't get fucking Howard Lutnick or fucking Ron Vara. And then even when they were asking him questions about Iran, he was still jumping back to fucking Jerome Powell.
So, do you think it's too late to now?
Really, nothing's too late. The only thing too late is Powell. Powell's too late. Too late, Powell.
Have the Iranians reached out to you, Mr. President?
What?
Have the Iranians reached out to you?
Yes.
And what did he say?
I said it's very late. You know? I said it's very late to be talking. Mr. President. We may meet. It's I don't know. There's a big difference between now and a week ago, right? Big difference.
Late though.
So he's just bringing it up over and over again. Yeah, anyway, so I think now, this all sounds bad. Yeah, I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good. I mean, today nothing happened. He just held its rate steady and Trump talked shit. The problem will be in 9 months when he replaces him. I think Powell's done a decent job, although he was really fucking late on him. He was too late on inflation, actually. He was too late to raise rates. Paul Lamont, think of the 10 gifted. He was too late to raise rates. I don't know if he's too late to lower them, but he was too late to raise them. Couldn't lower rates drive up bond rates because lower rates, higher inflation, weaker dollar? Yeah, dude. I mean, that's... Trump is talking like lowering rates is just a guaranteed juicer. Or that it will get long-term... I'm not getting too in the weeds, but... lowering short-term rates does not necessarily lower the 10-year yield, which is what we need to get down. But I'm getting too in the weeds. For an audience that doesn't care about bond yields. I think it's time to watch some Smallville. I think it's time to watch, unless I have any more topics to talk about. I think it's time to watch Smallville. Unless I have anything else. I mean, there's a lot of news, but I just talked for like 4 hours, podcast and Patreon episode. And then this. And I just feel like I've covered what I want to cover.